Hello, my name is Jillian McClurkin, and this is my persuasive speech. I decided today to talk about parenting plans and why I believe every person should be enforced to take parenting classes, before they either become pregnant or have children of their own. So I think everybody should have to do this. I don't think that there's any certain way that parents should be encouraged. There's many different types of learning styles that everybody should be exposed to. I believe many people follow what they know, and which is typically how they were raised. And that's not always the best thing, let's be honest. And a lot of people know this firsthand. Their parents raised them a certain way and they tend to follow, right? So I believe it's very important that everybody has to take classes, knows kind of options, and goes into parenthood with an intentional plan. Just as any young child who is going to get their license, they have to go through a process, right? They have to study, take a test, take a driving test, and then eventually, once they're ready, they get their license. I feel like this is nowhere near as important as parenthood and having the responsibility of raising an actual human being. So why I feel like this is so important, my first argument in this is, we see all over the news the amount of mental illness in the world. People are doing and making awful decisions throughout their life, harming other people, right? I really do feel like if people were made to take parenting classes, that a lot of these issues could be avoided. There's a lot of mental illness also in children, like stress and anxiety, depression at a young age. And if parents were able to know the signs, what to look out for, how to help their children, who to reach out to, more importantly, this could really change the world. So I think the best thing for any adult considering having children is to take a series of classes. It will improve their own confidence. They will feel more capable. This will also allow them to just have a better relationship with their own children. When they understand them better, they're able to love them better. Even just through infancy, the first year, there's so many different stages of life. And if you don't know what to expect, or you don't know what's normal, you actually don't know how to help them. You go to the hospital and they'll tell you like general info, and it's actually really sad to believe that that's the end of it for some parents. They never are exposed to anything after that. And really, this will help the connection between the parent and the child. And we all know that positive connections and relationships will then turn help the children, right? They'll be more open to learning, more open to feeling trust and feeling safe in the world, which will then allow them to, be better citizens in life or in their community. Better behavior throughout school. Parents who are able to support their children will allow the child to feel their feelings in a healthy way, get help if needed, all of that. So I recognize that this wouldn't be an easy feat. There has to be some sort of system put in place, whether there's a timeline after their child is born where they have to complete a certain amount of classes. It's just like a job. When you apply for a job, you have to have certain experience, that kind of thing. Or in the field of early childhood, when teachers come in, they actually sign in their contract that within 6 months they'll take 3 classes, that kind of thing. So I recognize what is the repercussions of if you don't take the classes. The first and the most simple solution, I feel like, is a fine. I feel like if it's that important for an adult to avoid any sort of classes, then they need to pay the fee and continue to pay that fee until they take it. Um, I believe it's so important because children didn't ask to be born into this world or into their family, more specifically. Everybody kind of deserves an equal shot at life, especially young children. There are some people who are raised and they were raised by neglectful parents. And can you imagine living that way or living in poverty, that kind of thing? So I imagine a world where everybody comes together, helps each other. It takes a village to raise children. And I know that there are so many resources available to people, and maybe they feel offended that they are told that they need something like this. But really, it would help everybody overall. So thank you. I look forward to hearing everybody else's speeches as well. Bye.